This French-language film from director Michael Haneke doubled its $7 million budget after being slowly released in various countries late last year. Sharing an unflinching story of an elderly couple dealing with a slow and unpleasant death following a stroke, this picture is as real as they come. The almost painfully slow 121-minute picture is framed by deliberately basic and static wide shots, with extremely few edits disturbing the intensely intimate moments on screen. If I had to guess, there were at most 100 cuts in total during the entire film. Patience is required though, as this artistic style definitely isn't for everyone, but it gives senior French actors Jean-Louis Trintignant and Emmanuel Riva plenty of opportunities to carry the weight of the picture. With those two being alone on screen for the majority of the PG-13 proceedings, had their incredible performances not succeeded, the movie would have been a miserable and boring experience. With the bulk of the dialogue and emotional center falling on his shoulder, Trintignant is impeccable and relatable as the defeated but tirelessly forgiving husband, who clearly loves his dying wife. At 85, Riva is the oldest ever to be nominated for Best Actress, and although she's mostly immobilized and borderline catatonic, her delivery and performance is a true tour de force, making this picture extremely uncomfortable to watch, but in a strangely intriguing way.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Anne. Coucou. C'est moi. Anne. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Anne. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
But there are many stretches of complete boredom here, like an unbroken 60-second shot of a maid just vacuuming. Devoid of any music or special effects of any kind, it's these almost pointless and lethargic scenes that actually set the mood and atmosphere of our hopeless protagonist so perfectly. An uncompromising drama that forces its audience to deal with the inevitable end-of-life scenarios with a beautiful, raw honesty. This picture is immensely effective at generating self-reflection, and how we all must someday manage the suffering of someone we love. Whether you're reminded of your own parents and grandparents or imagining what your final moments might be like, Haneke should be commended for these powerful emotions. But as Riva warns in the movie, imagination and reality have little in common. And the reality is a slow-moving foreign film with an overtly simple execution and composition that almost draws attention to itself. Amour, powerful emotions, difficult to experience. Now let's see what the movie night audience had to say about this in the YouTube comments. Here's the Rate-O-Matic to highlight our two respective scores for Amour. An 8 and a 6. You like this film, citing it as beautiful, emotional, yet depressing, ranking it a great. With superb acting and an uncompromisingly emotional story, this picture will easily win the Oscar for Best Foreign Film. But the simple execution and lack of a proper resolution wasn't entirely for me. I definitely appreciate it for what it was, but I only thought it was good.